first drill I like to do is to really focus on pulling up the inside of my legs. This is kind of similar to initiating a turn with your inside ski. So when you go back and forth, think about pulling up with the inside leg. I do this, I'm really thinking about pulling up with the inside leg. Okay, work up to 100 times on this. Don't necessarily try and do this for a half hour. Think more about what you're doing. Try to have a quiet upper body and really focus on pulling with the inside part of the legs. A very quiet upper body. And the way I do that is I hold the poles and think about everything from here up shouldn't be moving. This one takes a little while, so if you're not comfortable doing this one, wait until you're more comfortable on a skier's edge. But again, try and do this one 100 times. Try and keep upper body quiet. This one is actually helps me with my snowboarding. So I get rid of the poles. So this treadmill here is my coaching bar, because this is pretty stable. And so what I'm going to do on this one is put one foot on each foot pad. Now this isn't perfect because your feet end up having one a little more in front of the other. I'm still working on edging, like toe edge, heel edge, toe edge, heel edge. So it's a snowboarding exercise, and you get a lot of balance. And it also builds up some endurance. And again, I would work up, this one I only work up to 50 on each side, so I do this. I pretend I'm normally a goofy snowboarder, so my right leg is in front, and I look out towards what would be the front, the downhill. So now I have my left foot forward, and so I'm going to look out like as if I was downhill again. Try to have a quiet upper body, so I'm just letting this hang down, my arm hang down, but I need this one for balance just in case. Do this 50 times. One is a skiing one. It's for strength, so it's one-legged on a skier's edge. I honestly can't do very many of these. 25 is max for me, but again, it's not how much you can do, but think about what you're doing. So this one is one-legged because someday I'd like to have the strength to ski on one leg, or at least have the strength even though I can't do it. So this is my coach's bar, is lift one leg and just use the other one. And then try it with the other leg. This is a more advanced one, and sometimes you have to cheat a little bit. Like it's hard if you have the rubbers set really tight. You might have to help with the other leg, or you might not go down real far. That's okay. This one's for building strength. Okay, the last one I do is for speed. So this one, I also need to hold a bar, coach's bar or rail on the wall, because I'm trying to go as fast as possible. so that's my emphasis this time. Still try to keep quiet upper body. This is a speed, this is for skiing. I'm kind of imagining we're in some really tight moguls. That's why I do this one. And work up to 100 times. The speed one, sometimes the machine slips a little bit, so sometimes I need to brace it, put a stick against the wall so it doesn't slip around. When you do these exercises, if you work up to 100 and you do each of those drills, you'll end up getting a good 10 minutes of aerobic, actually the anaerobic workout. And it's more important to think about how you're doing it. Better off just doing 10 minutes, really intense and really focused. Thanks.